Всем привет, с вами снова Кокос и Джокер.
Всем здравствуйте!
Мы продолжаем проходить игру Red Dead Redemption 2. Итак, кто это у нас? А, это у нас там спорят. Сейчас, погодите, мы сейчас... Две миссии внутри. У нас спорщики, да? Двое стоят. У них какие-то миссии там за женские права. И сначала мы пойдем к дачу. Вот у нас там в сторонке стоит. Узнаем, как у нас дела и какие планы. Эх, красота! Ты уже нырял в озеро?
Я нет еще.
Чё ж ты ждешь?
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times.
Много раз.
See, I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me.
Чуть-чуть.
We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves.
Воры.
Don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world.
Да, болтать он умеет.
I'll give you that. But come on. Looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot. We leave now. Well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
То есть мы рыбачили с Джеком, сейчас рыбачить в даче. Куда идем? До лошадей.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Coming past. Go on. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Ага.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble.
Тогда надо Майка из лагеря вытащить.
And the rocks. See what turns up.
В Роудсе не чинить беспорядки, окей.
We've got to be discreet.
Стрелять даже нельзя, блин.
What a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Каждый раз, как бандюки собираются просто отдохнуть, все идет через в задницу, по-любому. Стоп, подожди. Ребят, вы куда приехали? Это не озеро, это какая-то странная рыбалка у вас. Что происходит?
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a...
Well, look who it is.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Стоп, Трелони внутри сидит или снаружи?
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he
Инвестиции!
wasn't.
Я
He
говорил,
is a
есть
magician.
что-то подобие
I know
биржи.
him. He's a
Инвестиции.
fool,
Я хочу.
but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Банда Андерсона?
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train! And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them!
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster!
Да, они
come
на
on.
поезде. Чё ты
What's your name,
переживаешь?
sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please! My neck is on the line.
Фига себе, поезд чешет.
I'm doing my best.
Они обычно так не ездят,
Но я тоже так
Son
подумал.
of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You said plenty. You all are a goddamn joke.
Now get after the others, come on!
-1.
Train's slowing down to go through the station. Now's our
Теперь я
chance.
понял, почему я до этого угорал.
Get to the side of the train.
Такой понтуется стоит, да?
Да.
Сзади труба, дзынь такой.
Closer! Get us alongside it! See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there? Now he's throwing bottles. The low-down
Cop bastard. I didn't do nothing.
Ай-яй-яй-яй.
Got you now. Damn fool. Running ain't gonna help. You're only making it worse.
Come on, shitbag.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Gonna be... Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Stop! Out of the way. Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. This all you got?
Just don't kill him.
Are you sure?
Sadly so. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately. Need some gin? Come on.
Next time. Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
поднимите. Давай. На выход.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks
Gray.
bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't
Так.
what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Я помню, помню. Не чинить беспорядки в Роудсе. Только почему-то сейчас кажется, что это сейчас не выйдет, блин. Надеюсь,
Here we
Микки тут
are.
нету.
Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Майки.
We also have a general
нас
store,
Мика.
gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Андерс,
Carry
Андерсон.
him over then.
Hey, fellas.
Здорово, Хози.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome
Добропорядочные жители
we're
Роудса.
just
Да-да.
honored to be here.
and make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge
Caravan?
of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses falling out of rebel gold. Marrying
Золото,
cousin,
золото.
not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties. Where you hear this? Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
Суперагентов.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Арвар. Блин, я уже зарос.
Okay, so these two plantation families.
Я тоже.
You start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
Порыбачили,
Still
да-да.
time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Давай,
Sure, why not?
Че, давай.
Great.
когда мы еще соберемся?
Hosea, why don't you
Согласился,
lead
да?
us to that
No.
spot you were talking
Я
about?
тоже. Сейчас прикольную историю он тебе
Kinda
расскажет,
like
как будет
this
ехать.
place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Ну и? А чё мы стоим? Мы Хозию же ждем, нет? Ай, я вляпался, блин. Слушай, а чё они стоят, у меня не двигаются? А, лошади наши прибежали.
Лошадей же
All
позвали,
right, gentlemen.
свистнули.
Follow me.
Ой, это не моя. Что-то лошадь дача не,
Let's go, boy.
не залез.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch,
Мне нравится рыбачить.
pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish
Okay,
as you
yeah.
are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawny owes me for that.
Treloni owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Шериф Грей.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Greg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are
Почти
down
2
here.
кг.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Трелони.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn, I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a
Свежая
rotten
устрица.
oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Passing you.
Yeah, okay.
А ты Хозию тоже про этот спросил? Про Трелони? Просто если
I saw
спросить
some
его,
boats
далеко
around
ли,
last
он
time.
бы
Be
рассказывал
good to
про
get to
Трелони?
deeper water.
Но я не спрашивал этого. Я спросил про того чувака.
Yes, over there on the shore.
Красота!
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
О, на лодке?
Easy
может ее к лагерю одну утащим, не? Пока настроим.
All
Мне
right.
сказали не шуметь, он уже лодку
This
хочет
looks
стоять.
like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
А чё я грибу?
Stupid luck. Good fish.
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Как классно, ты, блин, банга.
Чего?
Как всегда вангуешь.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Быстро взять в руку удочку.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Ага.
Strong with good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Where it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. You got a bite. Got a nibble there, Arthur. Now reel him in, Arthur.
I think that's a bite. There he is.
Потяните вниз, можно так?
I got a bite. There we go. Damn it, I lost him.
Блин, вы какие-то лузеры, чё вы так долго?
That feels like a bite. Got one. Ah, I should have had that one.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Чё там у меня?
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella
Малоротый
told me
окунь.
once saw a monster lake
2,5
sturgeon near the
килограмма.
mouth of the river, just
Ух ты,
southwest
блин.
of Saint-Denis.
На блесну ловишь?
Pounder, he reckons.
А?
На блесну ловишь?
Не, на озерную приманку.
Something's nibbling.
Я на блесну, мне сказал на блесну типа. Я на блесну ловил.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Nice, you hooked him.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to
Чё
head
это у нас
west,
тут?
the further east we end up.
Радужная форель 2,66.
То, что ты говорил. Только поменьше, у меня что-то больше никогда не было.
Somehow the desert makes you feel
Ну что ты еще раз ловишь?
closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back. Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas. You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
Блин, а
Человек вообще не клюет.
Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Блин, я хотел сменить приманку, потому что Джокеру хотел показать, и закончил рыбалку.
А, да. На L1 нажал, да, раз?
Да.
Надо было держать.
Так вроде нажал, ничего не произошло. О, поздно поет. А что ты говорил, то что вангую?
Лодку забрали.
А ты уже на лодке прям выплыл, да, это?
Ну, я домой приплыл.
Ну, она там и осталась, интересно? Или вы приехали, забрали?
Осталось.
Просто есть пунктик в улучшениях. Она 240, что ли, стоит? Они же вроде трезвые, да?
Просто веселые. О, черный. Как же закат. Лодка стоит на берегу.
Ну, вот сейчас я приеду, я хочу посмотреть, там пунктик изменился, не изменился по улучшению. Нужно, чтобы в лагере не думали, что нам было очень весело.
Ну.
I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got You two by my side. Things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Интересно, мы здесь будем дольше, чем на том месте, или же нет?
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
А всю отдашь или нет?
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried. What do you want? Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short. Get lost. Well, I'll go try someone with a heart. You do that.
У кого есть сердце.
Sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Так. Ну что, давайте тогда на этом серию закончим. Смотрю, тут ЛС мигает. Что-то у Шульца. Может, он уже деньги выдал кому-то. Не надо пойти забрать. Хотя еще, наверное, рановато. Кстати, вон ГР появился. Новый квестяк. И, собственно, вот эти наши двое спорящих. Пинксон и... Как-то там девушка. Так. На этом мы с вами прощаемся. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Надеюсь, вам понравилось. Приходите к нам еще. До новых встреч в новых видео.
Да, всем пока.
Пока-пока.